welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
I'm Gary.
And Gary's going to talk about his new political crush, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, yeah, baby. I love it. Yes. We always talk before we record the videos to discuss what do you want to record on. And I was telling Dave that, Marjorie Taylor Greene just dropped another truth bomb.
Did you say Marjorie Taylor Greene?
I did.
Wow. It's almost like you have a hot crush on her.
Who doesn't have a hot crush on her?
Me.
You don't like that bleach blonde, badly built butch bod?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. A lot of B's on that. She was doing an interview on Wolf Blitzer, and this was on Tuesday, and she was telling Wolf Blitzer on how quote unquote sorry she feels for the president. And Wolf Blitzer said, okay, President Trump posted yesterday that you are, quote, not America First or MAGA, and that your new views are those of a very dumb person. What's your response to these latest attacks from the president? And her response, incoming truth bomb, folks, she goes, well, actually, Wolf, I feel very sorry for President Trump. I genuinely do. It has to be a hard place for someone that is constantly so hateful and puts so much vitriol, name calling, and really tells lies about people in order to try and get his way or win some kind of fight. And I think that's exactly what's wrong in America today. I personally think that that's poor leadership from a president. It's a very bad demeanor, and Americans are very tired of it. She got there. She made it to the finish line.
I wonder if Hunter Biden has anything he'd like to talk to her about.
Oh my God. I mean, that having Marjorie Taylor Greene finally come to this conclusion was not on my bingo card for 2025.
She's trying to center herself and make herself more appealing. And she's also defining, kind of putting a stake in the ground between MAGA and the American First Party, which is why Trump is trying to say she's not MAGA or the American First. He's trying to undercut a leadership position that she's taking with the America First Party, which is just basically a subset of MAGA.
And what I was sharing with David is, Marjorie Taylor Greene can do something that the Democrats simply cannot do. She can talk to the MAGA base.
Right.
They will listen to her. There may be a lot of Trump loyalists out there that agree with Trump and that she's Marjorie Taylor Brown now. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of people that are drinking that Kool-Aid that are hearing this message for the first time.
Well, it's putting a divide between them and Trump, because before Trump was MAGA, MAGA was Trump, and that was the unified party. Cracks started happening with Trump embracing Israel, and a large faction of MAGA doesn't support Israel. They don't want America doing stuff with Israel. They want America to be America first, and first and only. So in some ways, they're even more extreme than MAGA because they are nationalistic and isolationist.
Right?
Isolationists.
You see, and then it's interesting to see how are they going to react to like Trump's escalation in Venezuela, where he just basically committed piracy on an oil tanker.
Well, it's dividing America. America First Party does not want any wars. They don't want to be involved in other people's conflicts. Mm-hmm. They're laissez-faire. We're going back to the 30s again with the laissez-faire Americans. And, Marjorie Taylor Greene is becoming the spokesperson for the laissez-faire isolationistic nationalist party known as America First. Mm-hmm. And there is now daylight, like if you can like Donald Trump and be in the America First Party, but you can also dislike Donald Trump and be in the America First Party. To be in MAGA, your criteria is you have to like Donald Trump, period. Mm-hmm. And you cannot question dear leader.
Yep.
So if Trump does stuff that pisses you off, but you still want to be a nationalist, the America First Party is there for you. you think that Donald Trump is the second coming of Christ and you don't care what he does, shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue or grab him by the hoo-haws, then you're MAGA.
Yeah.
That's what we got
now. But the interesting part to me is that Marjorie Taylor Greene, of all people, is becoming the voice of reason. She's shining a light that Fox News and other news sources for MAGA have absolutely refused to shine.
It's gonna, and again, it will strip people that like Donald Trump but are getting annoyed by him. She's shining a light on his inconsistent behaviors.
Yeah.
The other thing, if I were her, what I would have gone with is, I would say, I feel sorry for Donald Trump. Please realize that when people insult you, they usually use the things that they fear the most about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So if Donald Trump says you're a coward, it's because to him he feels like he's a coward, so he doesn't know what to do with it, so he puts it on somebody else.
Right.
If he calls you stupid, you can start off with a gentle one, and then so if he calls you stupid, well,
because he's got his own insecurities about his intellect,
Exactly.
So I was just curious to see, like Dave said, there's daylight between MAGA and America First.
Mm-hmm.
And are we going to see more splitting happening in the Republican Party, and where does it go from there?
And Gary knows why I'm chuckling.
Yes. Does this involve the Judean People's Front?
Exactly, People's Front of Judea.
I thought we were the Popular Front.
There. I don't remember the line. It's been too long.
Yes, he's over there. There's one guy sitting on himself. The Popular Front was one guy. Okay, so this has appeared to have created daylight between America First and MAGA. And are we going to see more fracturing in the Republican Party? Entertainment purposes only. Foundation of the reading. You got the Ten of Pentacles. This is all about legacy and history and how we're going to be remembered. The challenge is that there's a new truth coming out about the king. Trump is very, very concerned about his legacy and how he's going to be remembered. They're even I saw something say where it says he's trying to get people to like him.
Yeah.
That's going to take some effort. Energy underneath it is the Lovers. It's more like the divorce card. We used to be really.
I think you nailed it. He's trying to get people to like him, and Marjorie Taylor Greene's causing disharmony, and he's trying to isolate her for that.
You're preventing people from loving me. I'm doing things that people should love me for. I'm getting rid of all these drugs, and that oil on that tanker, we're just going to keep it and it'll lower gas prices.
It's funny because you started this reading like, is this going to cause a split? And instead, you're going to get an underlying reading of how Trump is impacting this.
Yeah. I mean, that happens a lot.
Yes, it does. But I mean, just carry on.
Exactly. In the past, you got the Sun card. It's the truth is coming out. It's coming out in dribs and drabs, but it keeps coming out, and it's coming out from the right. It's not Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats. It's just like the Jan 6 hearing. All of that was all of the evidence, all of the testimony was coming from the right. And what we're seeing now is the split is coming from the right. The sun is shining on the people that need to know the truth. Current energy is the Three of Swords, heartbreak and betrayal. Marjorie, how could you do this to me? How could you say such things? I thought we loved each other. It's also the heartbreak and betrayal to the American public. Overarching energy is the Ace of Cups. Trump having a tantrum, just going out there attacking like he always does, right? Lesson to be learned. Three of Cups, party's over, guys. We had our day. We had our fun. We were good partners, but we're not going to be celebrating anymore. The Democrats are going to start celebrating. Outcome, tower, it's coming down. The structure is coming down.
So sum up your story.
The sum of my story is
You started talking about Trump and his legacy. How do we sum this up?
Trump's worried about his legacy, but the truth is coming out. The relationships are strained because the truth has come out. It's breaking people's hearts. It feels like a betrayal. Trump feels betrayed. Marjorie Taylor Greene feels betrayed. The MAGA Republicans are going to feel betrayed because now you got infighting. It's an emotional situation where people are starting to feel the truth and see the truth, and it's going to cause an emotional reaction. The lesson to be learned, you wanted this, you celebrated it, but your party's coming to an end. And the outcome is the tower. The structure you built is coming down.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't. I try to think. Nothing happens.
Not a damn thing.
All right. So to me, it's giving a background of what Trump's trying to get done here. It's, his legacy is he basically needs support, and people aren't defending him enough.
Mm-hmm.
So he's calling out the people that aren't defending him enough. And you can't be friends with me anymore. You can't. Marjorie Taylor Greene isn't part of the party anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So you isolate that person.
Yep.
He always divides in Congress. He's not a good unifier. He's a divider. Mm-hmm. So he's trying to divide Marjorie Taylor Greene because she's causing division. Mm-hmm. So maybe by dividing her out, that division can heal itself. He can't offer anything to the America First Party to bring them back in. He just has to hope they don't find an alternative. Will there be a bigger and bigger rift between America First and MAGA such that it impacts Donald Trump's? How do I want to ask? Basically, Trump right now is flailing because he's in lame duck territory. He doesn't have a political base. MAGA is his political base. Marjorie Taylor Greene is undermining MAGA with the America First division. Congress has just shown that they are willing to release the Epstein files. So Trump has got to do something to get Congress back in line. So first thing you got to do is you got to take care of Marjorie Taylor Greene to try and coalesce MAGA and America First behind you. Also the reason why he's giving billions of dollars to the farmers, even though it's going to go to the corporate farmers and not necessarily the mom and pop farmers. Will he be successful in coalescing America First and MAGA? Six of Coins crossed with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups.
Pays them enough money, they will.
That's just it. Will he be successful? What do you have to? It's almost, there's a very much, what do you have to offer? He could do it. He could bring them back to them, but you have to know what you're doing. And this is a party that relies on emotions, and right now they're emotionally detaching from Donald Trump. It's like his influence is waning. You can't just keep giving small coppers to the poor people. Sometimes you have to give him a big payout. He doesn't have a way to.
To me, that's an overpromise, underdeliver card,
and which is classic for him. And he doesn't know the way to do that. That's the problem. He's out of his element. So can he bring the rift together? He has the ability. It's almost like he's too stingy to do it. In the past, the Ace of Pentacles. He's been given the second presidency was really his opportunity to solidify his base, but the budget shut down and such, the tariffs, It's probably a lot of tariff stuff too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The tariffs are really hurting folks, and it's undermining him. He doesn't have any, and he's undermined. He's trying to bring people together, but he doesn't have a good solution to bring folks together. Right now, they're kind of mad with him.
Yeah,
the farmers are definitely upset with him. The ranchers are going to be upset. Where's our, you said taxes, no tax on tips, and now it's going to be a tax credit. Everything is under delivering here.
yep.
So he's got a difficult job in reuniting these groups. Overarching energy is the Nine of Wands. He sees he's running out of time, and he doesn't have any ideas on how to get this done. The lesson to be learned is the Seven of Coins. Here's the problem with Trump. Trump is so focused on his own wealth, his own well-being, he has no capacity on how to focus on other people's health and well-being. He's not a uniter, he's a divider. He's going to reap what he sows because all he knows is division. Outcome is the Eight of Wands. What I really see happening here is not only is he not going to be able to unite him, he's actually speeding up the divide.
Mm-hmm.
His true social posts, his social media presence. It's like these wands are going down, speeding up the decline. He's not slowing things down. He's actually catalyzing them. Bummer.
I know. What a shame, huh?
Yeah, tears your heart apart. High anxiety reference.
Yeah, the high anxiety reference for sure.
Thank God for Mel Brooks.
That's right.
All right, anything you want to follow up on that one?
Arthur Brisbane. Let's see. Will we just say yes, no? Will we see Democrats or Republicans coming together and starting to work together from this? Boy, there's optimism, right?
You're kind of shifting gears from America First and MAGA to Democrats and Republicans, but okay.
Yeah, well, it's just, if as Trump becomes more and more of a lame duck, the less MAGA of the Republicans in Congress that have been just going along with it will finally feel emboldened to speak up and maybe start reaching across the aisle because they want to be elected because they're in a district that might appreciate bipartisanship versus just they're not deep red enough to get away with it. So will the Republicans start reaching out to the Democrats and start bringing Congress back to the way it used to be, which involved dialogue and compromise? Foundation of the reading is the Empress, doing what's best for society, taking care of the people in society. You've got to look at what actions you want to take that affect the future. King of Pentacles. Oh boy, that's so long. That's been the oligarch card. It's like you've got the ability and you've got the power to do it. And you get the Hierophant. You're part of the government. It's almost like the tech bros versus. Am I here to make money or am I here to represent? It's like the two things that people seem to go into Congress for. Only to make money and tell people what to do. And underneath it, the star, the best of democracy. I mean, the optimist in me says, yes, they're going to come together. It's like you've got the angel and the devil on your shoulders right now, guiding them. The only thing missing is the wheel of fortune to say, is it going to happen or is it not going to happen? I don't have anything here that tells me, yeah, for sure it's going to happen. It just seems like it's going that direction.
Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching this video. Support our channel. Do appreciate it.
Yeah, Not David says thank you very much, and he'd like you to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Check your subscription status. We're going to the negatives. We have been so close to making 34,000 subs. I've been on the cusp. This channel's been on the cusp of 34,000 for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it feels like you're trying to swim upstream.
Oh my God. We're like within 25 subs of hitting it, and it's just been sitting there. It goes up a little bit, then it retreats.
So if you are subscribed to the channel and you check and you find you're unsubscribed for some reason, resubscribe to the channel.
Yeah,
it's free.
Doesn't cost anything.
And Gary has some shout outs he wants to give.
I do. Okay, let's see. All right, so Deanna G has her kitty Meeps, who meows hello, literally. Oh, that's pretty cool.
2 Meeps for Sister Sarah.
Yes. The first time I saw that, I was at Nana's house, like just doing an interview on her, on her background, how she came, what her family was like, where they came from Italy, blah 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 blah. It was an interesting day. I learned a lot.
And then 2 Meals for Sister Sarah was on TV?
Yes, she was watching 2 Meals for Sister Sarah.
Wow.
Who knew?
Yeah, I know, right?
Ladyfish 99, thank you for the kind contribution to the channel.
5 of Swords. Gary's going to hog all of it for beer.
I am totally going to hog all of it, and you know I am.
A third for the government, a third for Gary, and another third for his beer.
That's right. And then the government gets the other third. Trudy 285. She's got some great names. She's got pups. Miss ABC and Miss XYZ. ABC is Ambrosia Bonbon Cookie, and Miss XYZ is Zuki Yuki Zuki. Those are unique names. And then finally, let's wrap it up. A wonderful thank you and hello to shout out to Terry Berryman, our Long Beach alum.
You got the double card, Gary. What kind of shenanigans are you trying to get up to?
He made a very generous contribution to the channel that I didn't tell you about.
I knew there was corruption all over this.
It totally was.
Debauchery.
You pulled the right card.
Debauchery.
And then a card for the rest of us. We get the lover's card because we love it when
Gary gets all the money for the.
I get all the money and I can buy all the beer.
Yeah, I think Not David is embezzling money, but he'll never say.
How could you say such a thing?
Ask him if he pleads the fifth.
He always pleads the fifth. That's what he does.
All right, everyone. You have a good one. We'll catch you on the next video. Take care.
Take care, folks. Bye.